my defense. So defend what you built. Say 50%. Podcast is awesome. www.world.com/animation. If you want to for 30 try. Also, do not forget to go to Marc the Shark and MMA Show podcast website, shop our merchandise.
All right, guys, we're live. How you doing today, Adam?
Yo, buddy, what's going on? Happy quarantine of days upon us.
Yeah, I know. It's been some crazy shit, right? Crazy stuff, man. So how you been doing with the quarantine? How you doing with it?
Losing my mind. I had the cops called on me the other day. That was fun. So I'm keeping busy. What about you, man? What are you doing?
What happened? What happened?
Essentially, if anyone wants the full story, because I don't want to bore anybody with the story, check out my podcast, Nerds with Words. On our last episode, it's like the first thing we talked about. But essentially, like I don't believe in the lockdown. I'm very anti-lockdown, and I don't believe in our rights being taken away from us. And like I live in a neighborhood like a home association, and they have these signs like these shitty signs pushed into the ground. Like it says, like you can't play in like the playground, like for the kids and stuff. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Kids should be able to play outside. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. So I took the signs and I may have threw them, and some guy may have not liked it, and that guy and I may have gotten into an argument. He may have called the cops because that guy was a fucking bitch. But you know, I'm just keeping busy. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah. So everybody doesn't know this is Adam Nutter. He's a host of 2 podcasts, right?
Yeah, Nerds with Words and Slapstick Sports. That's my sports one. Yeah.
Okay, so how's that going?
Good. Which it's funny. We right before we started, I was going to tell you, but I'll just tell you now. We're good. We do. We just stole Rogan's idea, and we do fight companions. Essentially, is what we do. So every now, so we just do. We call them fight or MMA watch parties, or whatever we call them. We just change the name.
Oh, okay.
And but if you want to get, I think we're doing one for the 30th. If you want to do it with us, you could watch online with us.
Okay.
We like stream you in. You can like watch the fights live with us, and like, it'll be like the same thing they do, but we'll just joke around and watch the fights. So if you want to do that, you're invited.
Yeah. You should be a link for that one.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So we were just been trying to put out content, honestly, for both podcasts. You know, like we're bored. So like we're either putting out like comedy stuff for the Nerds with Words content because, you know, if people don't know, I'm a comedian and obviously comedy ain't happening. So we're just like all the comics are just fucking like creatively it hurts, and like also it hurts our money. Obviously we're not working, but like so at least we're putting out content for podcasts. So we're doing that, and then like as far as the sports stuff goes, you know, there's really no sports. MMA was the first sport to come back really. So, you know, as far as the sports podcast goes, we've just been talking about like the NFL draft and, you know, MMA pretty much. The only 2 things we've been talking about because that's it. Football news and MMA. That's the only 2 things that's been going on. So we've been talking about that, but we've been doing the watch parties, which is fun. So the next one we're going to do is the 30th, which is 10 days from now. So Mark, if you want to do it, fuck yeah, that'd be super fun. But yeah, we've just been doing that, you know, and just hanging out with the wife, losing my mind, doing a lot of drugs. I don't know. Just smoking a lot of weed. So fucking bored.
Oh man. So what did you think of Anthony Smith and Textera, man? That was
Man,
unbelievable.
Teixeira,
Man. Old
Teixeira,
man
yeah,
still
man.
have something in him, man.
I mean, he's been getting smoked. Let's be honest. Like he's been getting fucking ripped. Like the last 4 fights, I think he lost, not counting the Smith fight. Right? He was coming to this fight losing 4, I think. Smith,
Okay.
young, like he's fucking way younger. He's still in his prime. Like he just fought for the fucking title. What 2-3 fights ago? Like not that long ago. I'm like, oh, Smith's gonna fucking walk through Teixeira. I thought he was gonna walk through Teixeira.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. Did you hear the story where like the guy broke into his house?
Yes.
And
Yes.
Ariel Helwani was like, was he a big guy? He was like, nah, yeah, maybe you're a bitch. I mean, I know I really wasn't hit, but my comic brain was like, ah, you fucking pussy. Can knock out a 60-pound non-fighter. So maybe that was maybe that was it. Maybe that was the tip-off. He was gonna lose that fight. He could have knocked out some fucking PCP addict.
I heard about it. He said the guy was like taking all his shots and everything.
No, I fought someone on PCP before. Yeah, that shit's legit. Like I broke some guy's orbital socket on PCP and he didn't feel it. So like I get it. Like I fucking get it.
That's crazy.
But dude, Smith's a fucking warrior though, man.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
His corner is awful.
Yeah. Like,
stop that fight. What are you doing?
Cormier was like, maybe Cormier was right. Cormier was saying we're yelling out too much shit.
I don't agree with that. I actually disagree with that personally. Yeah, because like you always want to listen to your corner, like try to always get feedback from your corner. Like that's the perfect time to get feedback from your corner is when there's no sound. Like you don't have to do it. You still don't have to do it. Like you can still choose to be like, no, well, I'm gonna have a talk with them in the middle of the next round. Between rounds, be like, we're not doing that. Or like this, but I don't think like that's. I don't know. I personally disagree with that. I don't think that was the reason. I think you just got outclassed by Glover Teixeira straight up. I mean, dude, he was handing Jason Herzog his fucking teeth. Like why? Yeah. Like by the way,
it looked like he was over. Like it seemed like he fought like he was. Well, I mean, obviously everybody's a little rusty, but they've still been training in the gym. He fought like a lot of times I feel like if I had a break from jiu-jitsu and I go back on a mat, you get too excited. So that's what it seemed like. Like he was too excited and he was moving. He wasn't pacing himself.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
I felt like there was it almost looked like a ring rust situation to me, which doesn't make sense, right? Because it's not like he hasn't fought. It's not like Dominic Cruz, where he's like, "I'm gonna fight for the title in 4 years." Like, are you? Good luck, because you got fucking smacked. By the way, real quick, we'll get back to this Anthony Smith fight, but like, I don't agree. Maybe it was early stoppage for the Cruz fight, maybe, but like he wasn't winning that fight. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like he was totally outclassed by Cejudo. Whatever, we'll get to that later. But like Smith looked off. Like to me, like he fucking clearly looked like I don't know, like he wasn't himself in the last 2-3 fights. Because even when he fought John Jones, like you were like, whoa, who is this? Like he's fucking putting on a fucking, he's giving John Jones a problem. Like it's not like Jones walked through Smith. So to see that and then to see him fight Teixeira, again, who has not been doing well, again, I'm pretty sure lost his last 4 fights. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was shocking, honestly.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like kind of like ring rust. It just seemed like he was like acting like too excited. But I guess like the way Cormier was saying, like they were yelling instructions and it sounds like they're yelling like, oh, punch, do this, do that. And he was going at it. But I don't know, man. And then I think Teixeira took over on what was it, like the 3rd round? It was definitely 4 and 5. I don't know when it started.
I mean, I said Smith was going to lose a fight in the 3rd round. Like, once it started, I was like, nah, his fight's done. His fight's fucking done.
Yeah, because he landed some nice shots.
Yeah, but like Smith did too. Also,
Smith landed some good shots at the beginning. But I guess Ritorto was used to, rolling more with the punches, just taking his time.
I mean, clearly.
Because he has to because of his age, right? What is he, like 40, 41 now?
No, no, he's probably like 39 or 38. I don't know if he's
Yeah.
40. I don't remember that shit. Like I'm the worst. That's my head trauma. I can't remember like anything like that. But yeah, I was definitely surprised that Smith lost like that. I've also been
Yeah.
dog shit at picking like fights. Like every fight day on Twitter, I'll go out and I'll make my predictions for the main card. And I've been going like, oh, last card I went 2 for 5. I'm like, why do I do this? Good thing I'm not betting because I get losing so
Oh,
much
I was going to my question. Are you betting?
No, because when I bet, I lose indefinitely. And then when I wasn't betting and I was making picks, I was going like 5 for 5, 4. I was going like crazy. And I was like, of course, I'm not betting. Now I'm like still not betting and I'm not doing well. So I don't know.
Yeah, crazy, right? Now, what did you think of that Ben Rothwell fight when he fought St. Cruz?
I
St.
thought
Cruz,
OSP was going to fucking walk through Ben Rothwell, honestly.
But I was like, he was coming back towards the end. Like Ben was clocking him in the first 2 rounds, right? And then,
Yeah.
I mean, the first round. Then the last 2, I thought Ben was going to get like knocked out. He got him like, he got some good shots in him.
OSP also looked tired, which was, I guess, the added weight.
Could be.
But
I mean, I don't know if these guys are able to get the full camp like they normally would.
Yeah, fair, I guess.
Because like I've often wondered about that.
My whole thing was my logic behind the OSP victory, probable victory. I thought was going to be younger. He's been beasting it at light heavyweight. Now you're going to give him the chance to be more weight and like more of his natural weight. And like, all right, yeah, Ben Rothwell, but like, sure, he's old. Like, I'm like, what is this? 2007 with Ben Rothwell's fighting? I was like, what are we doing? You know?
Yeah.
It was a little weird. So that's why I was like, OSP is probably going to beat him. And then no, I was like, all right, well, pretty decisively lost. It wasn't like, oh, you kind of bullshit loss. He fucking lost. Like, I can't argue it. Like, so I was like, fuck. I just can't pick. So I was surprised with that too, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it was a decent card though. And then let's get back to Henry Cejudo and Dominic Cruz. What are your thoughts on that one?
Henry Cejudo is like a fucking nerd. Like, I want to like beat him up. Like, I want to bully him. Like, he's just so cringy. Like, outside the ring, like how he acts and shit.
Yeah,
like
weird.
Like bend the knee. It's like you're 5'2". Shut the fuck up. Bend the knee. By the way, I haven't fought in years. I haven't trained in years. I'm out of. I look like I'm in shape, but I'm not. Like, I have no cardio. I have no muscle tone under this shirt. I look like a fucking, as my co-host Neil Wood on Nerds with Words says. I just look like, if I take off my shirt, I just look like a melted candle with bones. Like, I have no muscle tone. Like, I have fucking nothing. But I'm pretty sure I could fuck up Henry Cejudo because he's 5'4". Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing. Like, he's an Olympian. Yes, granted. But he's 5'4". Yeah, I'm 6 foot. I don't know. I don't know. Can I still do this? And hold him like a fucking dwarf, like a Cinderella dwarf, like at bay, like he's like grumpy, and I'm just like, nah, I don't know. I feel like I could. So
yeah,
but going back to like Cruz, like, come on, dude, like you're fucking 4 years out of the game. Also, I feel like this too, like I feel like this about Tyron Woodley because he's fighting. Next fight, right? The 30th is his fight. He's fighting Burns. I feel like Tyron Woodley's like half out of the fight game. As in, like, he's more involved in like rapping and doing like the TMZ shit. And if you notice like a trend in mainly, I think like combat sports, not so much like NFL. Like, you could kind of do both in the NFL and NBA and stuff because it's not as like solo and it's not as physically demanding, I don't think.
Yeah.
So like you could kind of fuck off a little more, not like a lot. Like you'll definitely still have to be there, but like, let's be honest. If I'm like a receiver in the NFL, I could pretty much fuck off every day of the week and show up Sunday and still put on a show and be just and deliver a win. You know what I'm saying? But like, I can't be a top tier fighter, fuck off every day of the week, and then show up Saturday night in Vegas and be like, all right. Woo, unless I'm John Jones. Unless you're John Jones. Actually, John Jones is the only one who can do that. Everyone else can't. So like, so I feel like with Woodley, he's so far out, his mind's not fully in the fight game. Like, his mind's not fully dedicated to practice and a mindset. When Burns, last time I checked, is. So like, he had, in the same with Cruz. Cruz, he's commentating, he's doing podcasts, he's doing all this other shit. He's not training, or if he is, he's not really training, and he's not fighting for sure. So like, that's the most important one. He's not fighting. Cejudo is. He's also fighting. He's also challenging chicks to fight. So he's looking for fights, all comers. So like, he's in it. But his mind. I mean, yeah, we call him like a simp. He's like Cejudo reminds me like a fucking simp incel who like reads like manga comics and like like the Japanese anime like comic books.
Yeah.
That's who he reminds me of, and that's coming from a fucking certifiable nerd. I have a $10,000 comic book collection, so I am a nerd, but I'm not that nerd, So like, I could, yeah, I'm a cool nerd. But he's still fighting, like, so he's still in it. So like, of course he was gonna win that fight. Like, all day I call that fight. I'm like, Cejudo wins all day. It's not even close.
Crazy, right? It's crazy. Now, who's on that card that you're hosting that watch party for? Who else is fighting on that card?
I have no fucking idea. It's like no one's. It's like, I just looked it up. It's like Woodley and Burns is headlining. Oh man. Yeah, fuck him.
I was just trying to find some information on it. But like, what's your thought like on that Fight Island? Supposedly they're supposed to have that ready in July.
Dude, I've been fucking tweeting out and making like I've been cutting clips from Slapstick Sports of us talking about Fight Islands. I'm like, guys, come on. Before it was a thing, before Fight Island was officially a thing, I was like, please, Dana, please make every fight fan happy and make a real life kumite off the coast of the island of this country somewhere. That's all we want. We want a real life kumite where maybe fight to the death. Hey, I'm just saying, maybe you fight to the death, make it a little more interesting. It's off the coast of America. I think it's international. I don't know if it's international waters or not. Maybe let's make it international waters though, and let's make a Fight Island and make it real fucking some fun shit. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. I think I heard that's supposed to be. I think in July. I think it's supposed to be ready. That's why they're having all these other ones in Jackson, Florida. But that should be pretty cool.
So the May 30th one, this next one's going to be at that Apex Center where they do the Contender Series. I think that's where they're holding it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually wondering why they didn't hold more fights there, but
because it's like because high school gymnasiums have more seating than that fucking place does. Like, do you ever see like a picture of it?
Yeah,
it's like 2 rows of bleachers and that's it.
I was actually surprised that he wasn't allowed to have it there.
I think that's because Vegas shut down, right?
Yeah, and then Disney told him that the Disney executives, because he was going to have the one previous.
Yeah, I know.
And then Disney told him to hold off.
Disney and ESPN. Both told him to pull out, which that means Dana got cucked. They said no, you don't get to do this. So who else is on that card? Is Mackenzie Dern versus Hannah Cyphers, Jamal Hill versus Clidson Abreu.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I could find. It's like there's like no information on this card. It's like almost impossible.
Yeah, no.
That's weird.
What do you think? Now, what's this talk I'm hearing about John Jones? Are they going to try to put him against that guy that had that, what was it, that 30-second knockout?
Francis Ngannou.
Nagaru, whatever his name is.
Ngannou.
You think John Jones is going to go up for that fight?
That's for 3 reasons, if anything. Money fight, right? For sure, money fight. 2, he's been wanting to move up to heavyweight, and who better than to fight that monster and make a statement? And 3, he
Yeah.
wants to prove to himself and the public that he could fucking fight a heavyweight, and he's not just a heavyweight fucking guy. Which, by the way, I think he would smash Ngannou. Honestly,
Yeah, you think his technique's a little crisper, right?
a little. John Jones is the best.
Huge.
Yeah, but
He's
it
so
doesn't
huge.
matter. Okay, did he beat Stipe?
Yeah.
No.
Who do you think would win, Jones or Stipe?
Jones.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that too.
Dude, listen, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You want to add like dick pills, not dick pills, whatever the fuck. He's the best fighter of all time. Like you can't say it officially because of the controversy, which is unfortunate. But in reality, let's be honest, the fucking whatever bit of steroids he had in his system didn't make him fucking head kick DC's head, like into Saturn. You know, like Like it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
The first fight, I think he was doing coke during a training camp.
Dude, he didn't even train for Gustafson's fight. He's like, I barely trained at the coke all weekend, and he still won. Like barely, but he still won. And Gustafson is a fucking stud. Gustafson's one of the best light heavyweights, like currently. Like, you know, like he's great. Like he's still fucking. That's how good John Jones is. So like all that bullshit of like, no, John Jones. Odd makers are saying that Francis Ngannou is ahead, like he's a favorite, and that's because they don't know anything about MMA, and they just go, "Big guy punches hard and strong." It's like, okay, and John Jones is the best fighter of all time. So John Jones, by the way, no one ever talks about how good he is at jiu-jitsu. No one talks about like any of that shit. How good he is on the ground, like his versatility. Like it's always like this, how great he is at stand-up.
Yeah.
But like, don't forget when he was off fighting for those 2-3 years, he was like entering jiu-jitsu tournaments and winning.
Yeah. I saw one where he beat Dan Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the name of the event was, but yeah, I saw that, and I mean, and it was pure grappling. And Henderson's been has like I don't know how many more years experience than him, and he I forget what kind of he did some not a body slam. I think it was a.
Henderson's a fucking D1 wrestler. Like
I can't even remember what that's called right now.
Like the fireman carry?
I think it might have been a fireman's carry. Yeah. And I was like, what? John Jones did that to Dan Henderson? I'm like, holy shit. You know, 2-time, the Pride champion, UFC champion, woman, who knows how many years he's been grappling, and he just went through him like nothing, man. Now, who do you think Ganji's going to fight after his beatdown of
I think he fights Khabib.
Oh, yeah, because that's going to be for the because he's the interim champ, right?
Which that fight, fucking what? Like him beating fucking Tony was crazy.
Yeah, I know, that was a good fight, man. That whole card.
I'm like, he fucking stopped Tony. Like, what the fuck? Hey, Tony, probably try to take him down next time, huh? That was crazy. Don't just keep getting punched in the fucking head because it wasn't working. Like, Tony's jiu-jitsu is next level, and Justin, I'm not saying he's not, he's not also good, but like, he's not Tony good. Once that wasn't working, I mean, Tony, man, like, take him down.
Yeah, I know. But that was like at the end, like right before he stopped that and he got that hit, like, and he was like this with his head. I'm like, whoa. But Ganji's just got like power, dude. His leg kicks.
Gaethje is, I mean, he has that like haymaker knockout strength. He's kind of like he's kind of like the lightweight version of Francis Ngannou a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, but he's mature too. He's not like rushing it. He takes his time. And,
he used to.
But like, because I remember watching him on World Series fight, man. He's just like, ripping people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that'd be interesting to see. I'd like to see. I don't know when that would happen. They'll probably like
probably like June or July. I mean, July or August. Yeah.
Now, what about with Connor and Cowboy? What'd you think of that one?
I mean, that was a good memory because that's when I was still able to do stand-up comedy and travel the country. We were actually we
I brought it up.
we were
I know we always talk about Connor. We always end up talking about Connor, man.
we that fight. I was on the road in Connecticut with Neil, and we were opening up for my good friend Mike D'Alto. We were at in Norwalk, Norwalk. Fuck, I forget. However they say Connecticut, the version of that, the Connecticut Norwalk. We were there, and it was super fun because we did a fucking sold out show, and it was great. Everyone fucking crushed, and then the host Nick Scopoletti, he walked us around. He's also a big fight fan. He's like, we're watching the fights. We're like, fuck yeah. We walk like 4 doors down to this fucking beautiful bar. We're right in downtown Norfolk, whatever the fuck. And we're watching the fights. I don't drink, but everybody else is drinking, hanging out, fucking eating. There was a real fight that happened in front of us, which was fun. I got to watch that. 2 drunk idiots fought each other. That was always entertaining. And then yeah, then we watched the fights, and then it was like, I'm like, Connor's probably gonna win, but it'll probably be like a little. And then he came right out. I was like, whoa, that was pretty decisive, huh? Something. I mean, he just put on like a fucking. He ran through him. He wanted to make a statement, I think, and he did. And let's be honest, Cowboy. I mean, I love Cowboy, but fuck, man, it's like losing a Pettis, losing a Connor. I mean, just all these fucking losses. It's like, buddy, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, and then lost to. I think he lost to Ganji too. I don't know if that was.
Gaethje.
I don't know if that was the second or third loss round, or if he lost
Yeah.
one, won one, and lost two, whatever.
Gaethje,
Yeah.
Connor, Pettis. Who the fuck else he lost to recently?
Yeah.
I can't remember either. My fucking brain. But yeah, it's like, hey, buddy, maybe it's time to hang it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that one day you would get the belt. I don't know. He always, he does like a good run, and he gets up to the fight for the belt, and then that's it. Gets smashed, and then that's it.
Yeah, it's like that's why I like when Bisping won because like he deserves
it.
Yeah. So even though he only held it for one fight, he still had it.
Yeah. So you think they're gonna match up Ganji with Connor now, or what?
No.
Or you think he's gonna stay at 70?
I think you see Gaethje, Khabib, and you might see Connor, Tony, or you might see Connor hold out for winner of Khabib, Justin. That's my call.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like he's hurting for money. He's just sitting on the sidelines.
Unless he wants to fight Tony and make a statement.
Yeah.
Or he maybe might fight who?
He might fight Floyd Mayweather again.
Yeah. Or
something like that.
I don't give a shit. Honestly, if that happens again, I couldn't give a fuck. Like that's a waste of time. I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw what happened. It's gonna happen again. It's not, but maybe he fights Dustin again, like Poirier. Maybe, but like I don't know, man. Like I don't see him risking a loss to Dustin. He beat him already. Even though Dustin now is way better than Dustin was then. Connor could always get to say, "Well, I already beat you, so fuck you." If he doesn't fight him again, Now, if he fights him and beats him again, well, then really Dustin has nothing to say. But, like, I don't know, man. I really only see Connor fighting Tony or Connor fighting the winner of Justin Khabib. I don't really see – because let's be honest. All right, well, think about it. Like, who else in the lightweight is there to fight? Like, worth him fighting. Not like – there's plenty of people to fight. But worth him fighting. Like, who is there? Well, he just beat Cowboy, so he's out.
Yeah.
Khabib's off the table. He's not going to fight him right now, right? So he's out. Justin more than likely is fighting Khabib, so he's out. So who's left? Tony, Okay.
Yeah, but Tony's going to be out for at least 6 months, so that
Right.
probably won't even go next year.
So then who else is there?
Yeah, he's got to heal up. He's got
Right.
Usually that amount of beating is at least 6 months before he can
Yeah,
step
he needs a
in.
break. So Tony's out. Cowboy's out. Pettis? Okay, maybe, but why would he? Okay,
Yeah.
Dustin? Well, beat him already. Why would he? Holloway moves up to fight at 155? Well, beat him already. Why would he?
True. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So who is there? You know,
Yeah,
like
I
again,
think you're right.
again, there are people, but like if I'm Connor, if I'm Connor and like I'm like being like, all right, well, let's put my fucking loss record on the line. Who's a worth and who's the payday worth? So, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the obvious choice. Fuck me, fucking Diaz. Christ, that's the only other fucking Jesus, man. Because he hasn't been. That's how much I don't think about Diaz because he's never around anymore.
Yeah,
That's the only other fight because it's a rubber match, and that's also fucking payday. You know, it's easy fucking money.
What about with Masvidal?
No, why? Why would he? Masvidal should want to, of course. But if you're Connor, Masvidal's an animal. I don't want to fight him. I'm not looking to fight him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm like, well, he's destroying people, and I don't want to lose. So let me have a better matchup. Or if I do lose, let me lose the title again.
Yeah, that's true. Or he could just stay at 170. But I don't know if that's what he's going to do. He might stay there.
Like move up to middleweight?
Yeah. No, I meant 155. That's what I meant.
Yeah, lightweight. Yeah. Well, it is lightweight, but that's what I'm saying because I don't think he's going.
What the hell with Cowboy? Was that at 170? That was 170, right?
Was that catch weight? No, that was 155. I'm
trying to remember now.
I think it was 155.
Yeah, because I know the fight before that was Diaz was 170 twice. Actually, I don't remember, man. My memory's gone too. Trying to remember now.
They fought at 170, right? They fought at middleweight.
Well, middleweight I think is 180.
Oh, I'm saying I meant welterweight. Sorry, I meant welterweight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I meant welterweight. They were fighting at welterweight.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think so. I think that's what it was. I'd have to.
I would be interested. I mean, I don't think he'd fare well, but I would be interested in seeing Connor fight like another welterweight, like a Darren, Well, Darren Till's not a welterweight, but like a Woodley or something like that, just for shits and gigs, or like a Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
Because I think that's stylistically right. Exactly, Connor versus Wonder Boy stylistically is interesting.
Yeah, that would be quite interesting to watch.
But it's just bullshit, fantasy MMA talk because it's not realistic. But I mean, so I can see the payday money fight with Diaz or the Tony fight, maybe, but doubt it. Or definitely for sure the winner of Justin Khabib though.
Yeah,
but I think you might Diaz first.
Wait, man. I think we're running out of time here. So, do you have any updates that you want to let people know? Like when's your next podcast episode?
Yeah, man. Just everyone follow me at Adam Nutter on everything. At Adam Nutter Comedy on Facebook, but Instagram and Twitter is at Adam Nutter. Just subscribe to my podcast, Nerds with Words, if you like comedy and that sort of shit, just dicking around. And for the sports podcast, which is also we do, we joke around on that one too. That's Slapstick Sports. They're available everywhere. And then whenever the fuck comedy comes back, just follow me on social media, and I'll post future show dates and stuff like that. But we are doing the Fight Watch May 30th. Marc, if you want to do that, Marc will be there.
Yep.
But if we are doing that, so that's the next Fight Watch we're doing May 30th.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming back on the show.
Dude, fuck yeah. Always a pleasure. Always fun.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. That's a wrap for today. Catch the next episode. I'll probably have an episode coming out on my Twitch channel this Saturday at 3 o'clock. All right, everybody, take care.